story time. Okay, so y'all know how there always just has to be this one kid in your class, like, who spoils everything. And they're like, oh, teacher, you forgot to give us homework this week. And then everyone else in the class is like, bruh. We could have not had to do homework. Oh my god. Like, we seriously could have not had homework for a whole entire week. And then you literally have to tell the teacher that she forgot to give us homework. And then teacher's like, oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. You don't need no more. You don't need to have some homework today. You don't need to have any homework this week. Like, since you told me you're being such a good girl, you told out it all when the other kids were afraid to. Like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. She just wanted to be cool. Like, seriously. Oh my god. Like, dude, stop trying to be cool. You don't need to be cool. Like, just because you want to be cool and you're a nerd and everything does not mean you can say, hey, you forgot your homework. We could have had a moment to not have homework. Like, oh my god, you just ruined it for everyone. Like, we could have not had to do that. We could have not had homework. And then you just ruin it. Like, oh my god. Like, do y'all get that? Sometimes. Oh my god. And then you're just like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's so annoying. You know? I'm gonna get some extra time, actually. And you know how then there's always this kid in your class, like, can I please go home? I don't feel good. When your tummy is literally fine. Like, you're fine. You're fine. You're not gushing out blood. And then the teacher's like, aw, sure, sweetie, you can go home. When she's not even gushing out blood, nothing's wrong. When she gets to her mom, she's like, you know what, I'm feeling better. And then her mom's like, okay, then go back to school. She's like, no, actually, I don't feel good anymore. Like, what's the point? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, what is the point? Say that you don't feel good. You're gonna act like you feel better now just because you're getting home. Like, dude, chill out. Just because you got out of school does not mean that you're special or anything. Because you just got out of school, okay? It's just school. You only got out of school, okay? Like, what's the point of being so happy of getting out of school when you literally have to sit there and everything? You have to sit there and pretend to be sick while you're at home. Like, seriously. Like, And then you always have this one kid in class. Well, no. Every time you go to the nurse, let's say you broke your leg and it's gushing out blood. And you go to the nurse's office. ER or something. And they say, here's some ice and it's wrapped in a paper towel. Like, what the heck is that? And then they're like, put that paper towel with ice on your leg. And then you're like, oh, what the heck? An ice pack is not going to help a gushing out blood from your leg. It's not going to help a broken bone. Seriously. Like, what is the matter with you? Like, what is the matter? Do you need a psychologist or something? Like, what the heck is the matter? Like, do you need a therapist? It's like, you don't look good. Like, trying to give a child an ice pack or gushing out blood? Like, yeah, not gonna do. I mean, like, and then you always have this one kid in class, like, I need to go home. I need to go home right now. My mom's in a surgery. Going, blah, blah. Reason? You're not hurt? Are you sick? Are you not? No, you're not. You're not sick. And then everyone's like, oh my god, she's not sick. Why are you trying to go home? And then everyone else is like, and when she goes home, they're like, oh my god, no fair, not fair, not fair. And I'm like, And then they're like, well, it is fair. My mom was in surgery, so, and I needed to be there. Missy, no, you didn't need to be there. You ain't need to be there. You need to be busy at school. That's where you need to be. You don't need to be at no surgery scene gushing out blood. Nuh-uh. Like, seriously, kids, learn. They're supposed to learn in there. Not go to see their mother in surgery getting blood gushing out. Like, seriously, kids, calm down. You don't need to see any of that. Like, seriously, calm down, children. It's surgery. It's none of your business. It's none of your concern of all this surgery happening. And then let's say your dad is dying and you say you wanted to go home. Well, that would be a good time to go home. But then someone else is like, my mother stepped on a Lego. Can I go home? No. No, you may not. No, you may absolutely not go home just because your mom stepped on a Lego. No. Just no. Like, no. Just because she stepped on a Lego does not mean you may go home. And then they're like, well, you just said I could go home, so. And then you're like, you little. And then you're like, oh my god, what? My mom stepped on a Lego and she's screaming in pain. And then they're like, how do you know that? Like, can you tell the future or something? Like, can you tell what's going on in your house or something? Are you an alien? And they're like, no. And then let's say Patricia and Felicia. They be screaming all the time. Their mom is like, what? I'm guessing their mother is not like those children at all. When I say at all, I mean at all. She probably hates her children because of what they do. Like, screaming, really? Like, you had no right to scream, little child. Little children, you had no right to scream. And then let's say Patricia's mom screamed bloody murder because of a cigarette. Why are you screaming? And what the heck is a shart? I know y'all might think you already know what a shart is, you know, and everything. If y'all don't know what a shart is actually a different version of poop, but it's mixed with pee, and it's very gross. And it was either Patricia. Yeah, I think it was Patricia. Yeah, it's Patricia. She did a shart, and it was gross. That's why I don't like sharts. The gross. One time, my parents did a shart, and then I screamed bloody murder because I did it in the car, and then I couldn't smell after that for a week. I had to go to the doctor for it. They said I couldn't, that I wasn't allowed to sniff things for a whole week. And then after that, I said, well, why can't I? And they said, because I said so. And then I'm like, okay. And they're like, okay, what? And I'm like, are you serious right now, bro? Can I not smell for a week? Like, can I not breathe through my nose for a week? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, seriously. Like, can I please sniff at least for a week? Please? Like, I want to sniff things. And then the doctor's like, no, we said you were not allowed to sniff things. So, no is a no. And then they're like, you evil little doctor. We are allowed to sniff as long as we want. And they're like, no! Then they're like, really? And bye-bye. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.